Salutations. Salutations to the nation. Welcome to another episode of Raider Nation Unlimited. I'm your man, Wasted Talent. Let's get to the business today. Got a lot to touch on today, a lot to get to. Today, the overarching thing we're going to get into is the free agent market. You know, if you guys feel like we need to go free agency, if we've got all our needs addressed, we're going to rock out what we have. We're going to talk about some of the people who are still available out there in the free agent market. We're also going to get into some news and rumors and all kinds of things. So it's going to be a splendiferous show. You know what? Today, I think it might be time so we can get it out of the way. We got to get into the wasted word of the day, everybody. The wasted word of today is quintessential, representing the most perfect or typical example of a quality and or class. Quintessential, everybody. Guys, this front office, to me, is the quintessential example of what a championship organization and front office looks like. I'm very happy with some of the moves that they made, the UDFAs they brought in, the draft picks, their approach to the draft, them trading draft picks to get a superstar player and getting almost as many draft picks as we had to begin with back. That was a big move, especially in the draft where you have all of these players who had that like gap year. They got an extra year eligibility because of COVID. So you had so many prospects that could have been drafted last year and the previous year that were in this draft. So this draft was deep. It wasn't deep with top half talent, like I've said before. I've said it on the last 3 episodes. But it was littered and filled with guys who can make your roster and make your roster better and improve it. Let me give a quick shout out to everybody that's in the chat, man. Get wasted with me, man. We got almost 100 in the room. Get them likes up, get them shares up. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Share it out to all your Raider fans. Share it out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, wherever. I need the love. I need to feel the love in here, man. I love when I have mad people in the chat. It just makes the show go so much better, y'all. Y'all, salutations to my brother Robert Pena. Robert Pena, what is the deal, my guy? You always pull up every day. My brother Van City Raider, what's good, Wasted? Do you think the Giants are going to extend Bradberry? Because Lock Yasin, Hobbs, and Bradberry would be total fire. Don't spoil the show, Van City Raider, like you always do with the great points, man. But we definitely going to get into that, man. No joke. No joke. And listen, everybody, if you have not gotten your coffee, or whatever drink of your drink of choice is, if it's coffee or if it's Woodson whiskey or whatever you want to drink, I'll wait for y'all. And we'll have a sip together. That's what we're going to do, man. We're going to start that right here. You know what I mean? We'll have a sip together, y'all. Let me wait. Coffee together, yo. All right, now, look. My brother LV Maximus, we just dropped it, bro. We just dropped it. I wonder if Waller will make as much as Gruden when he sells his house next year when he leaves Vegas. Tag Raider, you're ruining it. You're ruining her. All right, so look. What's good, bro? Ray J. Oh, Ray J. What up, thick frame wasted? Pause. Yeah, pause. Everything is a super pause. The flying wonderful Latina Griffith. How are you, love? Appreciate you for pulling up. Bill Gates. Wasted, can you please put your D coordinator hat on for a minute, my brother? What's your plan when Waller, Renfro, and Tay all lined up on one half of the field? Quintessential formation. There is no stopping that. It's unstoppable. The only way you stop that is to pressure Derek Carr and put him on his back. You can't bracket all 3 of those players. You got to decide which one isn't going to kill you. Do you want to get killed underneath? Do you want to get killed out wide? Do you want to get killed intermediately? You got to pick your poison, right? So what I would think is you try to stop Devontae Adams as best you can and try to get pressure on Derek Carr and drop him to the ground. That's what you would do. But you know what? Let me tell you something. If you do protect Derek Carr, Lord have mercy, man. Let's pay some bills, Sid. Luis Gonzalez, what's up, brother? Oh, man, that's hilarious, yo. Thank you for the $2 super, man. What's good, bro? Thick Frame Nation is definitely in the place to be. Shout out to my brother Halo Raider. Thick Frame Nation, y'all already know. Y'all already know what it is. Wasted, can you please shut up these Eagle fans that say they have the best offense in the league? Eagles fans, stop it. You know why you don't have the best offense in the league? Because you don't have a quarterback that's as good as Derek Carr. That's a non-starter right there. You don't have a quarterback that's as good as Derek Carr. You damn sure don't have a wide receiver that's as good as Devontae Adams. And you don't have a tight end that's as good as Darren Waller. Stop the cap. Please stop the cap. It's enough, man. You guys are on the way up, but yo, don't forget you have Jalen Hurt as your fucking quarterback. Let's be for real here, man. So listen, y'all, let's get started, man. We said, listen, we're rocking out with the wasted word of the day. White Tyson, Bradberry is a quintessential cute CB #1. Mine is well spent, 20 mil since we got it. Money well spent. I would imagine that's what you were trying to say. What's going on, Chronicles of the Black Hole? My brother OG, what's good, man? This is the man that took 20 years of age off when he shaved, man. Brother looks so young right now, man. What's going on, man? Problem TV, what's cracking, what's popping, what's everything, man? What's good, man? What's good with you, bro? Good seeing you out there in Vegas, my bro. So, all right, let's get into this, yo. First things first, one thing I was trying to figure out was what games I was going to go to that weren't going to be in the home team. And I was worried about the Raiders getting some international games, but a lot of the international games were announced already. They have not put out the NFL schedule yet. So it is not looking like the Raiders will have an international game. It looks like in London, the first London game is going to be the New York Giants versus the Green Bay Packers. Denver Broncos versus the Jacksonville Jaguars on October the 30th. The Seabags versus the Tampa Bay Succaneers in Germany. And the 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals. So it doesn't look like we will be one of the teams that are playing. You know, there was a chance that we could have been one of the away teams, but I guess they've had mercy on us because this is our first full season actually playing all 8 games in our damn stadium. Bums. Let me look what we got going on down here. Hold on, man. Hold on, y'all. All right, so boom. Darren Waller. There are reports that Darren Waller is having a house built in Las Vegas. There were also reports that Darren Waller has been having talks with, the Raider brass. That is a great thing. But to be honest with you, this is our first segment of the day, man. I have to say this, man. Stop the cap. Like some people, had I come out and said that because Darren Waller is selling his house, would be going crazy right now. They'd be killing me in the chat. They'd be saying, you don't know what the hell you talking about. So if you're going to use that same logic, we don't know if this means anything. I mean, now I can use deductive reasoning like I do when we talk about things that we see in the media with some of our players. But the deductive reasoning tells me that it's looking like we're moving towards an extension with Darren Waller. I will hope so. Darren Waller is a one of one. If he wants to be a Raider and he's bought in, I want him here, man. Thank you. Valerie Lopez, thank you for the comment, man. Thank you for the comment. Wasted is a quintessential part of Raider Nation. I will hope so. Thank you, thank you, thank you. LV Maximus, Waller's house was playing 6 months ago, and this is a Las Vegas native right here, so he already knows, man. You know what I mean? So, but, bro, at the end of the day, it means absolutely nothing. Just because you build it does not mean that you cannot, sell it or whatever. I'm hoping that means that he's planting his flag in Vegas and he's staying here. You know what I mean? That's what I'm hoping. And I hope these are breadcrumbs to put us in a position to keep that brother, man. Kimpo with the $5 donation. I watched his film. Bradberry can't play, man. Too slow, gets beat every time. Wide receivers run away from Kimpo. I'm going to have to disagree with you, brother. We're going to pull some stuff up, and we're going to go over it. Because Pro Football Focus would disagree with you. Halo Raider, party at Waller's house. Set it up, Raider. Set it up, Wasted. Listen, you already know. You know, Wasted is the fun police. So listen, if there could possibly be a party at D Wild's house, your boy Wasted gonna get it done for you. No, I'm kidding around. Wasted, You're a one-on-one, my brother. My guy, man. Love you, brother. Appreciate you, man. So look, and Robert Payne is right. We got to keep our weapons intact. I'm hoping that whatever Darren Waller's planning, the Raiders are planning, that he's here forward, and I hope he plays up to the level that he normally does. We got almost 150 in the room. Get wasted with me. Hit that like, get that thumbs up, hit that share button, my brothers, man. That's right. Wasted is the fun police, Queen Raiderette, the flying wonderful Queen Raiderette, everybody. One of the mod gods up in here, yo. Ray J, Wasted, are you going to fall asleep at the party? Most likely I will. Most likely I will. But listen, we got some important dates in the offseason too. I want to fill you guys in on. We got to fill y'all in on this. You got to be in the know. Now, involuntary workouts, minicamp for veterans started April the 25th to the 27th. OTAs will follow phase 3. And that takes place May the 23rd to the 24th. It ends May the 26th. June 1st and June 3rd and June 13th and June 14th, again, no live contact will be allowed, but it'll be 7-on-7 and 9-on-7, and then 11-on-11 drills will be allowed. Mandatory mini camp starts June 7th and 9th, and you know, we got to make sure we in the place to be when everything starts, training camp starts. So, look, we got that. We also have our list of people that we got out here, man. We got our UDFAs. We got another one today. You know what I mean? The unofficial producer of this show, Sean Johnson, filled me in on that situation. So we got to go back over this. Cornerback Sam Webb, quarterback Chase Garbers, outside linebacker Zach Van Valkenburg, defensive lineman Myron Tag Villalobos, Armusa, offensive lineman Bamdel Alasani, safety Isaiah Palmalu, linebacker Darian Butler, I think is going to make the team. I think Palmalu is going to make the team. Tight end Cole Furthingham, defensive back Quintero Cole, safety Bryce Cosby. It's a guy I'm really, really high on. I like Bryce Cosby. Very, very athletic, hard-hitting kid, man. Wide receiver Justin Hall and wide receiver Trey Turner, man. I'm very, very excited about that. But today, we have signed another UDFA. Now, just because we sign these UDFAs does not mean these guys will make the team. But this is something else that I feel a little bit, I feel a little bit, weird about. The Raiders have also brought in a young brother named Sincere McCormick. Sincere McCormick, man, out of UTEP. Now, this is yet another running back that we've brought in. So, like we talked about yesterday with the Josh Jacobs situation, breadcrumbs. Why are the front office and the brass of the Raiders so running back hungry? Now, for those that say that this doesn't mean anything, I will say to you again, stop the cap. It means something. It means something. It means that they're shopping. Why are they shopping for another running back? What do they see in this running back room that is making them go out here and bring in all of these bodies at running back? Because not for nothing, I would think that running back is one of the least of our worries at this point. I mean, hell, we got Josh Jacobs, right? We got Kenyon Drake, right? That's a position of strength. Why are we bringing in all of these running backs, man? I have to ask. I don't know. What do y'all think? I have to ask, man. There's something that's going on. And I don't know this to be true. I'm not an NFL insider. I'm just using deductive reasoning here. What the hell is going on, man? Robert Cisneros, my guy, thank you for the $4.99 donation. The wasted word of today is protein because Wasted needs to hit the gym. Oh, you already know Wasted is in the gym like crazy, brother. Wasted is already in the gym, bro. I'm all good. You don't worry about me. Wasted is going to be fine. The physique is going to be back. You know what I'm saying? And right now, I'm cool as it is, bro. I want to see. Hey, Robert, listen, man. You show me what your shred is looking like in the month, and I'll show you what mine looking like in the month. Pause. Talking about the shred that's coming on, brother. But no, like I was saying, man, I love how everything is happening in the front office right now. I love how everything's happening in the front office. G-Town, Wasted. McCourt is actually a very nice player. Dude went to UTSA. Yeah, man. I'm hearing this, and I just need to know what the hell's going on here. Like, why are they signing so many running backs? I mean, I understand the Brandon Bolden thing. Brandon Bolden is like going to be like a coach for the offense for the running backs, right? But you got Josh Jacobs in the last year in a contract year. Kenyon Drake's coming off of an injury. So how severe is that injury? Now, Jalen Richard is no longer with the team, right? But why are we going after so many running backs? It's seeming to me that they might not be happy with what's going on. What's going on, man? Why do we have so many damn running backs? We need running backs for the preseason. Brown, Ragas, Abdullah will get those carries. Bro, see, this is the thing. Amir Abdullah is a vet, man. They didn't bring Amir Abdullah just to come in here and get cut. I think Amir Abdullah is going to be a special teamer. We have to make sure that we protect Hunter Renfrow and that we protect, guys like Kenyon Drake. This is what we have to do. We have to make sure that we protect these guys. You can't have a guy as valuable as Hunter Renfrow returning punts. That's a non-starter, man. It's a non-starter, man. We can't have that. So what we got to see is that you're bringing in these young guys, and that's really the best way for you to cut salary with a team loaded with talent like this is to go and get young players who are at the, in the beginning of their career, who aren't making any money, that can give you similar to better production, stay healthy, and bring them in so that, you can make sure that you don't have to pay, the astronomical cap hit that is going to be if you re-sign to Josh Jacobs, because Josh Jacobs is an accomplished Pro Bowl running back at this point. And really, to be honest with you, John Gruden and Mike Mayock, in their infinite wisdom, chose to pay Kenyon Drake way too much money. Way, 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 way too much money, man. So I'm trying to tell you something, man. This thing stinks, and we got to keep an eye out on it, y'all. Wait, here we go right now. Wait a minute. You're wasted. If there's one thing I came away with concerning this year's draft is we are no longer have to worry about the Raiders making bonehead decisions. And that is a factory right there, bro. The one thing that I can see is that the Raiders, the front office, the ownership are lock and step with moving this thing forward into a positive and, now kind of of the way that you do business in the National Football League frame of mind. Like, the Raiders are doing things exactly how you would want them to do it. They're not attached to old players. They don't care about, old contracts and people that earn certain supposed, spots. What the Raiders are doing is they're bringing in everybody at positions of need, and they are competing. And that's what the hell I'm talking about. I want people to compete, and I want to freaking win. I don't want to hear no excuses. I want to get I want my team to be in the damn Super Bowl. I don't want it to be out of the question to think that we have a chance to go to the Super Bowl. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't want to hear about us having a chance. I want to be in the Super Bowl, and I want to win. I want to win. It's enough of this. I want to win. It's been too damn long. It's been since 1980, 83. It's enough. It is enough. It is time. We are one of the greatest organizations in professional sports, one of the greatest brands, one of the most recognizable brands, the fucking coolest team that there is, man. We the goddamn Raiders, and it's time we get back into the Super Bowl. Enough is enough, and whatever they do, that's what I want, man. That's what I want, man. I don't want to hear no nonsense, man. Brandon Oliver, what's the deal, man? Just got off of work, checking in with my fan, wasting the Raider Nation. Can I get a Raiders? I can't go too loud, man. My voice is still recovering, man. Yes, man, that's right, man. It's been too many years waiting to say, wait till next year. I don't want to wait till next year, man. I want a Super Bowl this freaking year. Hey, listen. OG, I feel you from your lips to God's ears. But you know what, man? It takes the first one. The first one. Let me get the first one, and we'll build on it, bro. Yeah, listen, man. Let's fucking go, man. I don't want to hear none of this shit anymore, man. So now, guys, listen, man. Let me tell you something. I'm looking at this roster, and there's some holes in this roster. Now, some of these people that we drafted and brought in are supposed to fulfill those holes. But what are the odds that we get high-end production out of all of these freaking rookies that we brought in, right? So, guys, I want everybody in the chat to put what they feel like the biggest position of need is in this offseason and how they feel like they're going to address it. Now, we still have a lot of free agents out there, man. We have a lot of free agents out there. We got a lot of guys that are out there floating around. You know what I mean? What do you guys feel like is the biggest position of need, man? The biggest position of need. Everybody, please put it in the chat. We're going to go out of it. We're going to go at it. Now, this is an old list. I didn't get a chance to update this today. You know what I mean? I didn't get a chance to update this today, but some of these guys are still out there. Everybody's saying secondary, cornerback, definitely offensive tackle, secondary. Top beats with the linebacker. Top beats is always on the money with the linebacker stuff. Killer LB, Thor Helm. Thor Helm, the legend, is in the place to be, man. The worst influence of all time. Thor Helm, my big bro. What's the deal? You know, now we see, now some of these guys are still available. Tyrann Mathieu is off the board. I don't know. I don't think Eddie Goldman is. I could be wrong. Deshaun Jackson is a filthy bum. We don't want him. F him. Quisenberry's off the board. Odell Beckham Jr. is still floating out there. Julio Jones is out there. Akeem Nicks is out there. Donkey Kong Sue is out there. You know, we got some guys out there. Darrell Williams, the right tackle, is out there floating around, man. But listen, I'm saying, yeah, and we got a thumper in the middle, Kenneth. We got a thumper in the middle, Kenneth. Like, yo, I feel like, you know, we have a linebacker that's a hitter. That's what I feel like. I feel like we got a linebacker as a hitter. He's in the middle. He's not a bigger guy, but he definitely lays the wood. Now, when we talk about the Honey Badger, hold on. Let me not forget this before I forget this. When we talk about the Honey Badger, he is not signing with us. He has chosen, you know, this is a pipe dream, a long pipe dream. Pause. A long-going dream of ours to have the Honey Badger play with the Raiders. But you know what? He did the Raiders a favor today by not signing with us and for him taking forever to sign with us. By the Honey Badger not signing with us, the Chiefs don't get any compensatory picks because of how late it took them to sign. So that is a great thing. Thank you, Honey Badger. Appreciate that. Appreciate it, man. Listen, and y'all heard the lady. If you were new here, subscribe to Wasted Talent. It's the race for 10K, man. Halo, Donkey Kong Sue is going to be a Raider. Listen, man, I think we've addressed the interior of this defense enough. It's time for us to focus on the tackles. Yes, the Honey Badger is still a badge. He definitely is. Thoughts on Chuck Clark? The Ravens would trade him for the low since they got Marcus Williams in Hamilton. See, the thing is that has to happen first, right? That has to happen first. So I'm not reaching out to them until they cut him. I'm bargain basement shopping from now on in this offseason. Raiders GM Dave Ziegler is added into the front office hiring Lenny McGill from the Dolphins to serve as senior scout. He said that McGill has previously been an area scout for a few teams. Yeah, and they also got rid of Teddy Atlas III. Teddy Atlas III has been released. So, you know, happy trails to him. He's been with the organization a long time. And if you recognize that name, Teddy Atlas, yes, it is Teddy Atlas, the boxing trainer's son. You're blowing it, Michael. You're blowing it. You know, you remember Teddy Atlas. I mean, Teddy Atlas trained Mike Tyson, trained Michael Moorer, all of that. Bro, we shouldn't do anything until we get a chance to see what we have. What's the hurry? We have the money opening soon. And, bro, and that's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying to you is that how do we address this going forward? Say, for instance, if this right tackle situation doesn't move, you know, come to fruition. Because, listen, we're out here. We got all of these guys. You have a Darrell Williams still floating out there. Now, why has this man not been signed? That's the veteran presence we're looking for. That is the presence that we're looking for. So what I'm saying to you is that let's see what we got. We drafted right tackles to see what we have. But what we can't afford to see what we have is at cornerback. Now, a lot of people are saying that James Bradberry is available. The Giants should cut him. It all sounds great. And then when we talk about James Bradberry, my big bro, Kenneth Bryant, says that he's ass. Says he is ass, like Big Sean. That's what he's saying. Now, Pro Football Focus would probably say a little different. And we're going to pull up some of that Pro Football Focus stuff right here. Pro Football Focus has James Bradberry as the 5th best cover corner in the National Football League in 2021. Bradberry put up a solid performance against his NFC South cornerbacks across his first 4 seasons of his career with the Carolina Panthers, and he took a clear step forward in the first year with the Giants last season. Now, this is old. Bradberry was the 4th most valuable cornerback in the league in 2020, and Pro Football Focus war with the career best numbers across the board. The former Sanford Bulldog put up one of the better performances of any cornerback in the league against Allen Robinson II, allowing just 1 reception on 6 targets with 3 pass breakups. Now, this is the way that previous to last year that James Bradberry played. Now, what we got to realize is there was a lot of organizational malpractice going on with the New York Giants. There was a lot of organizational malpractice going on with the New York Giants. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it like my brother, Dr. Umar Johnson. There was a lot of organizational malpractice with the New York Giants. There was a lot of organizational malpractice due with the New York Giants. There was a lot of organizational malpractice with the New York Giants. And y'all, shout out. We got a legend in here, man. Pulling up, bro. Oh, when you pulling up? You pulling up tonight? Or you pulling up sometime this week, brother? Yo, we got a legend in here, man. Maurice Moulton, senior writer for Bleacher Report. My brother. Appreciate you, brother, for pulling up in the chat, my dude. Listen, man, and y'all get them thumbs up, get that like up, get them shares up. Kenneth Bryant, wait a minute. Let's argue. Kenneth Bryant, that's bull. Look at the tape. Yo, Kenneth, when it comes to James Bradberry this season, I have no defense, brother. I have no defense for James Bradberry. And wait a minute, while I paradigm shift back to my brother Mo. Very soon, my brother. Appreciate you, dog. Like, listen, man, you already know this platform is always better when you're on the air with myself and with the great crowd, man. Yo, listen, the great Maurice Moulton. Y'all see it here. Yo, y'all see what happens, man. The man comes in class, and he's, wait a minute, hold on. He says, I got a lot to say, and that's coming soon. Y'all hear it here first. Raider Nation Unlimited, the unofficial home of Maurice Moulton. It's not unofficial. It's actually official. It's the home of him. Yo, this is my brother. I appreciate it, man. Greetings to everyone in the chat. My brother. My brother. So listen. James Bradberry got cooked a lot this year. Kenneth Bryant is not wrong. But if you look at the other years in James Bradberry's career, he played pretty well, man. He played pretty well. He was not the best man corner. He's a zone corner. He is a zone corner. Kenneth Bryant wants to pass on him. I myself believe that James Bradberry, being a previous member of Patrick Graham's system, you know what I mean, knowing what's going on, having a lot of talent, playing very well in man for the first few years of his career, and being on a very, very bad Giants defense, and a defense that was on the field a lot because of the terrible quarterback play and Daniel Jones going down and them playing Flotsam and Jetsam at quarterback, had this guy on the field way, way too much and getting challenged way, way too much. And I believe that James Bradberry playing for the Raiders with the secondary that we have and the people on the other side of him will look markedly better than he did with the New York Giants. And let me tell you something. I think it's time to go and address the corner. We can't go out and put some kid out there. Now, if you're not a guy who is a James Bradberry guy. There is another vet that's floating around out there that no one signed yet. Janoris Jackrabbit Jenkins. You know, and Kenneth, listen, he is an excellent zone corner. He's a he's an excellent zone corner. He's an adequate press man corner. He's not terrible at press man. He just had a bad year. Thank you, my brother. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Mo, what do you think about Bradberry filling in with the Raiders? Just in the chat, bro. What do you think about that? What do you think of my synopsis of him having a bad year and being able to come in here and play some coherent corner to mix in with the guys we got in our secondary? I believe Patrick Graham called Bradberry a tight end blanket. Not sure if that's cap or not. Quentin Booker, I was one of them who didn't want him, but remembering what offense he had to deal with, I'll take him. Look, I'll take him, man. That offense was bad, man. That offense was bad, and that matters, man. It really, really matters. Everybody's passing. Robert A., I believe Patrick Graham. Wait, hold on. I missed that one. If Graham wants him, I'd be good. And that's pretty much the prism that I'm rolling with. If Patrick Graham believes in Bradberry and believes that he can come in here and fill a need, I'm with it. It's not a bad move. The Giants had problems all over the defense and the terrible offense that left the deal in the field. And this is exactly what I just said. This is exactly what I just said. Mo, thank you for reiterating that. This is exactly what I said. They had a terrible defense. They won the field a lot, man. I say we bring Bradberry in, and I think we bring him in like your life depended on it. And let me tell you something, man. Trayvon Mullen, I thought was going to have a great year. A great year. But Trayvon Mullen, man, what he pulled with his surgery, man, is something that's a little suspect to me. I don't know all the ins and outs of it. I don't know how long he's projected to be out, but I just don't understand for the life of me why right before camp you go get surgery. You know, and what does that look like? Bradberry playing behind Max Crosby and Chandler Jones will help him a lot. A lot. I'm telling you, man, like, listen, it's time for us to go out here and be aggressive with some veterans to fill some of the holes that are on this team, because I personally believe we have a top tier NFL team. We have the kind of team that if we fill 2 more gaps, we're cooking with gas, man. We are cooking with gas if we do that. Bradberry news is probably coming at the end of the week, according to reports, so we'll see. So let's see how that works out for us, right? Because post June 1st, we're getting money. We'll be able to bring them in, man. We'll be able to bring them in. Hefe KC, what's the deal, bro? Patrick Graham's been an excellent defensive coordinator, bro. And, you know, what he's trying to do is he's trying to use the Raiders as a stepping stone for him to get a head coaching job. You know what I mean? And one thing I love about Patrick Graham is that he's not afraid to go to another place. He's not afraid to leave his comfort zone to go and build up another defense and fulfill, you know, another role in the National Football League, so it makes his resume stretch out, because eventually he's going to be a head coach, man. That guy's a genius. Chris Graham, Mullen taking some more time off. Holy misty voluntary workouts on a honeymoon, I think, bro. And that's another thing. Trayvon Mullen was out the better part of last year, and he was hurt the year previous to that. You know what I mean? So it's like, come on, man. It's just getting to the point where it's like you got to come in here, man, and it's time to play, man. It's time to play. You know what I mean? It's time to play. You know, this is supposed to be a big, big year for this guy, man. And where's he at? Everybody else is bought in. If Derek Carr and Darren Waller's here and Max Crosby's here and Chandler Jones is here, I want him to come on in here and try to solidify his role with this team. I don't want any question marks in the secondary, because let me tell you something. We are in the AFC and we are in the AFC West. You know, and that means something. You know, you got some of the best quarterback play in football in our division. Listen, Russell Wilson's going to be throwing it around all day. Herbert's going to be throwing around all day. Keenan Allen is still over there. You know? Come on. Patrick Mahomes is the city. Let's not forget. Let's not forget. Patrick Mahomes and that team, They're actually reloading that wide receiver right in our face. And everybody thinks because one guy left that Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs offenses are going to be dynamic. And let me tell you something, man. That is a complete and utter joke. That is what happens when you have great young quarterbacks over there. They make and elevate people, and they make them a lot better, man. So let me tell you something. Patrick Mahomes isn't going to have as much of a drop-off as a lot of us will like to think, man. Listen, and that's another thing. Let me stop saying listen, man. I just noticed I say that shit way too much. Folks, let's not forget Mullen's first injury was due to Abrams' wild play, and that's a factory right there. Jonathan Abram, man, he better get it together, leave it alone, man. It's about that time, man. White Tyson, surgery need is probably based on how it healed and based on the fact that it came back early from surgery to try to play and help. It's sad fans are knocking him for it. White Tyson, I don't know the ins and outs of it. I don't. I'm not gonna sit up here in front. I'm not gonna front. I'm telling how the optics look to me, because at the end of the day, I'm a content creator. I'm doing this, but at the end of the day, I'm still a fan, bro. Just like you, I'm just a fan, bro. You know what I mean? So, if I'm mistaken about that, I apologize to him. But my thing is that I'm like, well, damn, what the heck happened? Matthew Paul, you do, but we do need to listen, bro. Yeah, guys, listen, we blocked him. FAKC might be who has the best defense in the West, and that's crazy. And that's the thing, man. Everybody has reloaded, like even in the draft. In the beginning of the draft, I was like, oh man, we got this. But man, KC had an excellent draft. KC had an excellent draft. We had an excellent draft. The Chargers did very well in the draft. The Denver Broncos got better. This is going to be a dogfight to the end, man. And we have to make sure that we don't have the ham no burger kind of scenario with this team, where guys are like, oh man, if we had, oh man, before the trade deadline, we need to go out and get this person. I don't want to hear none of that, man. What I want us to have a healthy season, and I want our roster to be ready to roll from the gate, man. Salutations, Wasted. Good to see you. In bed with a stomach virus. Prince will be back soon. Press, shout out to you, man. If you got a stomach virus, man, go get some Listerine. Swallow a little half cap of Listerine. I'm telling you, man, it'll knock that stomach virus right out, brother. Raider Gabe, I don't think teams in our division are trash, but to me, like you say, the Raider Equinox is upon us. And I just feel super confident in this team. I do too, Raider Gabe. I do too. The difference is that, it's not being cocky. It's not confidence, bro. It's deductive reasoning. We have to make sure that we plug the holes in our team. We got to plug the holes in the team, bro. We definitely do. Wait a minute. What are we talking about? Hefe, hate the cheese, but I respect you not coming in and fighting and start with everybody, BB2. Thank you. Oh, yeah, no, that's a fact, man. Hey, Hefe, I appreciate you, bro. He always pull up on everything, man. I appreciate that, dog. Wasted said, Smokey, no excuses. Ham, no burger. Damn. You crazy. Seriously, though, bro. Seriously. Like, I don't want all of this, peanut butter, no jelly, all of this shit, Kool-Aid, no sugar. I don't need all of that. I want this team ready to roll from day one. I want depth. I want it all, bro, because I've waited a long time. Now, this is the fan in me talking. I've waited a long time, bro. I waited a long time, and I don't want anybody talking shit when I put up them 3 Super Bowl. I have a Raider varsity jacket. I got a Mitchell & Ness Raider varsity jacket. It's tough, right? Real tough. White sleeves, you know what I'm saying? And people say, oh, those Super Bowls was a long time ago. Super Bowls was a long time ago. You know what? And I want to turn around and be like, hey, man, that Super Bowl was last year, bro. I don't want to hear that bullshit. Don't talk to me. Kenneth Bryant, I've already said Hobbs is going to be an all-pro corner that travels. Kenneth, I don't know, man. I really don't know, bro. I really think that Hobbs is going to stay in the slot, man. Hobbs played terrible outside the slot. He has all the measurables to be an all-pro type corner, but he just doesn't play well, outside of the slot. We'll see what they do. You know what I mean? So we're going to check that out. this season. Joe Nation 94 wasted. What do you think about Neil Farrell at LSU, bro? If you are an avid watcher of this show, you would know that the phrase "thick framed" came from me talking about Neil Farrell. I'm a big supporter of Neil Farrell. I want us to draft him. I got killed for it. We drafted him. Wasted been told you. The thick frame nation is upon us. Wait, first things first. You do what's the first thing I'm doing if we win a Super Bowl, bro? I have no idea. Yo, listen, the thick frame one is in the place to be. Thick frame E. Shout out to you, my brother. So listen, guys. We got some people that's still out there that people aren't bringing up, right? We have a lot of people that are out there that people are not bringing up. There are free agents up there. I'm going to name some of these free agents. You guys are going to tell me who we're bringing in the chat like your life depended on it, because that's what we do here on Raider Nation Unlimited, man. You know what I'm saying? We go through this stuff, and, yo, we break it down, brothers. We break it down. All right, so Darrell Williams, offensive tackle, still available. J.C. Treader, center, still available. Jadeveon Clowney still available. That would be a nice. We got a lot of guys rushing the passer though, so I'm not, And Jadeveon Clowney's great against the run too, which is awesome too. Odell Beckham Jr. We don't know what his health is looking like. Trey Flowers, defensive end, still available. Justin Houston, a little long in the tooth at outside linebacker. Melvin Ingram, another guy who played well last year, but he's a little long in the tooth. Kyle Van Noy, a Patriot guy. I'm kind of surprised that he hasn't been brought in already or there's been no discussions. Riley Reef, offensive tackle, still available. Akeem Hicks from the Chicago Bears, who's been nicked up the last few years, but was previously an all-pro type player. Some other players that are still available. Landon Collins. I'm good on Landon Collins. He's an older Jonathan Abram. I mean, he's better cover guy than Jonathan Abram, so let me not be disrespectful. Dante Hightower at linebacker. Jamie Collins at outside linebacker. Janoris Jack Rabbit Jenkins at cornerback, and Cole Beasley at wide receiver. Now, a lot of people will say, listen, we already have Hunter Renfrow. But guess what? Some of the times that the Patriots were most successful is them using and utilizing two slot receivers in their offense. So let me tell you something. I can see Cole Beasley being an option for the Raiders. So, guys, I just named all these names out. What I need you guys to do is let me know, you know what I'm saying, who you guys will want to bring in out of all those names. Van Noy and Collins, thick frame me. And I think bringing in Van Noy and Collins, you know what I mean? Because we do have a need at linebacker. I can definitely see something like that going on, man. Wait a minute. What will we do with Clowney? LOL. We already got a dominant duo at edge. What we would do is we would use him as depth, bro. Listen, these big guys are not in. You can use them as a third or a fourth rusher. Rated for it's not like, Crosby and Chandler Jones play every snap. You know what I mean? It's not like you could definitely use, like, you could never have too many good football players, man. Digital Prez. I've always been a Beasley supporter. I like the way he played and would be a good depth piece. Yes, that's a fact. Jenkins would rather have Bradberry. That's a factory right there, man. BB2. Darrell Williams and Trey Flowers and Van Noy. That's a lot, man. It's a lot, bro. There's only so much cap space. Crusher, I got issues. Wasted. I mentioned putting Hobbs at safety. People said he was too small, but he's taller than Abrams, but about the same weight. So thing is, a lot of it is his drive strength. He doesn't look like he's as solid of a tackler as Abrams, and I don't know what that would look like. I'm of the thought that if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I would rather leave Nate Hobbs where he's at. Leave him where he's at. He was balling out. He's playing at a damn near all-pro level. Let's let him mature into being one of the better and more dominant slot corners in football, and let's address safety somewhere else. Who's blocking Robert Pena? Nobody. What do you mean? Who blocked Robert Pena? Did somebody block Robert Pena, yo? Hold on, God. Hold on. Hold on, God. Robert Pena's my guy, man. Please do not block Robert Pena. Or did somebody say who is blocking in general? Is a question to Robert Pena. Oh no, Robert Pena's in the place to be, man. Yeah, please don't block Robert Pena. That's my guy, man. It's one of my favorite people in the whole chat, bro. Don't block my guy, man. Wait a minute. Here we go. Hold on. Hobbs led the league in tackles and receptions and allow ratio 3.1. That's a fact right there. Yo, I don't recognize Rachel. Okay, pause with that last name. But yo, make sure you hit that sub button if you in here and it's your first time. Top beats, I unblocked him. Yeah. Thank you, bro. Yeah, that's my guy, man. Yo, bro, hear me out. Get Trey Flowers and have Mad Max and Trey at the defensive ends and have Chandler Jones be your stand-up outside linebacker. I would love Darren Williams also. BB2, that's that seems like something that would be viable. Wife's account, rest in peace. Yeah, bro. Hey, subscribe on wifey's account too. I need them all, brother. I need them all. Wait a minute. Robert Pena is an OG. Facts. Wasted right on, my friend. That's what it is, man. That's my guy, man. Not Andy. So where's the video of Hammer twerking? Listen, that video has been wiped from the airwaves like some of the U.S. government's follies. It will never be shown again on national television again. Let me stop playing, man. Trade for Leonard Williams. He wanted to be a Raider when drafted. Raider formation. See, now you jumping out the window, bro. One, Leonard Williams is one of the highest paid defensive linemen in football. Two, the things we'd have to get up to get that guy would be unbelievable. I'm not even trying to broach the idea of trading for Leonard Williams. The only way Leonard Williams ever becomes a Raider is if he's a free agent, he comes in and runs his own. I'm not giving up any draft capital in the future to get this guy. The Ron Earhart Perkins offense, that's that old Giants offense, in which Carr and Adams ran in college, is what we're running now. It's going to be interesting. Yes, listen, you can see when you look at offenses and defenses in the National Football League, there's no ideas original. There's a lot of things that have been improved upon, but if you look at it, it goes back down that family tree. So who do you guys know who Ray Perkins was? Ray Perkins was the head coach of the New York Giants right before Bill Parcells. Bill Parcells worked under him, was one of his coordinators. He was fired. Bill Parcells took over. Bill Belichick comes from that family tree. So it's things that just keep getting improved upon. You tweak it, you bring another wrinkle to it, and now that lineage of greatness in the National Football League is going on with Josh McDaniels. I think, and I believe that Josh McDaniels would be one of the most successful people that came from the Belichick and Parcells tree, man. I'm hoping so. Unknown head, what's good, Wasted? Just checking in. What you miss, Waller? Nah, man, Waller's building a house. It's looking like the breadcrumbs are telling us that Darren Waller is going to be a Raider for a long, long time, and we hope so, man. That's right. That's right, my brother. Yo, listen, my big bro's up in here making sure stuff is flavorful, man. Ray Nation 4. Let me tell you something. Listen, Wasted Perriman will be #1 in tackles this season. From your lips to God's ears, I hope so, brother. Kyle Holt, Zamir White is a great compliment to Jacobs and Drake, third running back. Now, you can look at it from that prism, and he can be a great replacement as well. Zamir White can replace one of them guys, and I can see it really, really happening, man. Is it an issue when we think of who to go get? It would be stupid to give big money to at best, a backup. And that's also a fact as well. Lou Molina, what's the deal, my brother? What is the deal? Everyone, SP is going live at full. Hey, man, look. Hey, Wasted is still on right now, bro. I'm still on right now. We don't come in here doing that. It's the Horseman and nothing. It's like, nah, we mess with SC though. But yeah, come on, man. I'm still on right now. Listen, you missed a lot. #1, you missed a lot, brother. Listen, we have talked about no international games. We've talked about Darren Waller. We've talked about him building a house and the Raiders keeping him. We talked about the good dates in the offseason for when you're going to have the Raiders getting together and doing some nation building. We addressed the free agency. We've addressed, James Bradberry possibly coming to the Raiders and other people that we might bring into the Raiders. I mean, we've had a great show. We had the wasted word of the day, man. You miss a day, you miss a lot, my brother. Yeah, I said wipe those feet, man. Listen, we don't say wipe them feet in here. That's my brother Docs. You know what we say here? We say pay that tab, get wasted with me. Let's stay hydrated up in here, yo. Let's get wasted. Y'all go, tell a friend, share that out, hit them likes, hit that sub button. And listen, anybody who was not a member of the channel, the best way to support the channel is to become a member. You guys see it on my page. Please go and become a member of the channel. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. Wait. Who you liking the zero currently on the roster? Look, I'm leaning towards Mac Hollins as well. Mac Hollins is a bigger guy. Mac Hollins is fast. You know what I mean? And Mac Hollins is a guy who, had a lot of receptions over 20 yards last year, man. You know what I mean? That's right. Pay that tab, man. Tony Romero, what's up? What's your take on Mark talking about Colin Kaepernick? Think that Mark Davis, being the flower child that he is, was asked a question, he answered, honestly. But do I think that the Raiders are going to bring in Colin Kaepernick? No, not in a million years. I just think that no one's going to come out publicly and just totally poo-poo it because of the way that it looked like the National Football League consorted against Colin Kaepernick playing. I don't think Colin Kaepernick really wants to play football. Colin Kaepernick is one of the highest paid athletes at Nike to this day. Right? So Colin Kaepernick's not poor. I think that Colin Kaepernick has to keep his name in the media for him to be viable to accomplish the things that he's trying to accomplish as far as being an athlete and a revolutionary. So once he stops trying to get back in the National Football League, then it becomes something else. I think if Colin Kaepernick really wanted to play football, he will probably be in the USFL or one of these other developmental leagues to show some good tape because he hasn't been in the league in so long. And the last tape that he has in the National Football League wasn't that great. So I just think it's kind of like this dog and pony show on both ends, to be quite honest with you. Wasted. What up, my brother? What's the deal with all these running backs? Bro, I don't know. But it looks like somebody's not going to get kept. And that's what I'm thinking. I mean, it makes – listen, they're not bringing these guys in for their health. Wasted. You coming back to Vegas for home games? Ahern Hotel is not a home of Mount Shieldmore. That's a fact. We're going to try to make it like that. Hopefully the Ahern Hotel feels that way about Mount Shieldmore, yo. So that's what's up, man. That's my brother. And those my brothers over there. And yes, we are going to be there for some games, man. We nation building, man. Listen, like I told y'all on Doc's show, I'll say it on this show. What I noticed when we were in Las Vegas was that it's not a Raider town yet. And we need to make it a Raider town. And the way that we make it a Raider town is going out there and putting on for the nation building, getting everybody together, getting everybody excited. And the Raiders got to do their part. The Raiders got to win. But let me tell you something, man. It would be freaking great if we made, Allegiant State. I can't pronounce Allegiant Stadium. I'm so bad at pronouncing it. I'm sorry, y'all. But Allegiant Stadium, if we make Allegiant Stadium the way the Black Hole used to be, but on a bigger level. We got a nice, beautiful stadium, and let's make it unbearable for people to play in, man. And it starts with us as fans, and that's what we're going to do. We are putting on for the nation. We nation building, man. We nation building. We building a nation, y'all. Wait a minute. No cap in the driveway. I got my cue on every Raider game. This year, I'm calling the Equinox parties. That's what the F I'm talking about, man. Let's get that junk started, yo. Top Beats, wasted. RG3 ran a 4.40, has expressed desire to still play. What do you think about RG3 as a backup? I think he can still play on a low-level contract. I think he can too. I would love to see RG3 come in. RG3 and Nick Mullins and get rid of Garrett Gilbert. Yeah, man, RG3 is a guy that could win you some games if you protect him. I would like to see what RG3 would look like with talent around him because we damn sure had that. Wasted. Can we finish in the red zone like we could not this year? Listen, if you know anything, you know that Josh McDaniels is one of the best coaches and drawing up plays to get his team in the red zone. He's one of the best, had some of the highest red zone efficiency for 10 years. So I think that is one of the biggest reasons why he's been a great choice for us to be our coach. Yeah, Vegas definitely wasn't when I went there for the draft. Amen to that, brother. And that's right. That's what we're doing, yo. The Raider Equinox, for the Raider Equinox to really take shape in a real way, we got to put on for the nation. That's what Docs and I, Hammer, Andy, that is what Mount Shieldmore is all about. We all about putting on for the nation and nation building, y'all. So, yo, let me tell y'all something. When I tell you to get wasted with me, we got to get wasted in here and out in the world. It's not just about being in front of this computer and bloviating about how much I love the Raiders. And I'm not getting out there, you know, shaking hands and kissing babies. You know what I'm saying? Pause. You know what I mean? Like they say to politicians. We got to be politicians out here. We got to bring everybody together. Winning in Las Vegas, the key to that is making a ravenous home crowd for us. I just want to see RG3 torch Dan Snyder and his crappy run team. I would love it. I agree. Wasted. Winning in Las Vegas is the big key. Very confident with the new coaching regime. That's a fact. Tyler, if you look before Gruden, we were top 10 in red zone offense. That's right. That's fact. Kenneth Bryant, who's too weak-minded, bro? Kenneth Bryant in the chat. Let me know who we talking about, bro. I kind of lost track in the chat, brother. Robert Cisneros, thank you, man. That Mortal Kombat clip of Docs had me dying. I'm still waiting for Julio as a Raider. Me too, brother. Me too. I would love Julio. If we got Julio Jones, thank you for the $4.99 donation, man. Get wasted, bro. Yo, if we got Julio, bro, oh my God. Wasted, you going to the 49er game? I gotta kind of plan it out, man. Because listen, you know, at the end of the day, Wasted has a real job, right? So I gotta figure out, you know, I gotta take my kids and my family on vacation. We got to figure out what games I'm going to be at. You know what I mean? We're going over that. I know the Jacksonville game is a game I'm going to go to. That's away. You know, I got family down there. The Pittsburgh game, that's in Pittsburgh. Me and Hammer probably going to go there. So we gotta see what's up. Maybe the New Orleans game. The 49er game, I don't know. I got to see what time of the year that is. RG3. Yeah. See, Kennedy. So Kenneth, why? So RG3 is a backup, Kenneth? Nah. Big bro, come on, man. You got to let me know why you wouldn't want to have a guy with that kind of arm and that kind of speed sitting there holding a clipboard just in case you need him to come in to win 2 games. You know he can win a couple of games for you, bro. We know Nick Mullins can too. Lou Molina, love the pic of me sleeping at the table. Yeah, man, it made me look crazy too, man. I was like slumped over. Didn't make my stomach look as flat as it actually is. That's why I love the pictures of myself standing up. You know, COVID had put on about 20 pounds on your brother, but, you know, your man Wasted is getting back at it. I'm going to come back at y'all tomorrow with some more wasted words of wisdom because I always feel very prophetic and I feel very, I don't know, enlightened when I come out of the gym. It's something that happens to your brain when you work out, man. Tyler, you are right. I promise that it was Gruden in his play call and stopping our success in the red zone. I think it was, bro. I really believe that. Please stop with the Julio Jones, bro. I'd rather sign and wait for OJB. Now, see, Marvin, this is my thing. We got 2 guys who are injury prone. 2 guys that are injury prone. 1 guy who got hurt at the latest part of the season you could possibly get hurt the Super Bowl, and 1 guy who was hurt that's been waiting and that's healing. 1 guy who can come in here and not really have to carry the kind of role that he was expected to in Tennessee. I don't know about that. See, Kenneth, I think that RG3 has been humbled a long time ago, bro. All that childish stuff and stuff he did with the Shanahans is out the window. RG3's been holding the clipboard for the better part of the last 6 years, man. This guy is not going to come in here and demand anything. He's going to keep his mouth shut and sit down and eat his slice of pizza and be quiet. I got a 49ers jersey the other day. I ordered a Raiders tie. What? Yogi Mitchell, what's going on here, man? You can't ever have any 41er stuff in your house, bro. Listen, I'd rather have Julio, bro. I'm going to have to respectfully disagree with you on that, my brother. What's good at Raider Nation Unlimited? Thank you, man. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Be at the Raiders Donkey game in Denver, Colorado. Tyler, just trust the process. I feel you, bro. Feel you, man. But look at each time they played in the game. Who's more? Of course, Odell Beckham was more productive. But the thing is, Odell Beckham Jr. can't be productive if he's not on the field, bro. Listen, right now, if you sign Julio Jones, he'll be in camp. Right now, if you sign Julio Jones, you know he'll be available. Right now, if you sign Odell Beckham, you don't know when he's going to be available. And this is his third knee injury, and he had injuries in college. And that's the thing, man. You definitely have to put availability over ability. That's your most important ability, is your availability. Odell Beckham Jr. That's why he's still floating in the wind. Odell Beckham playing the way he did for the Rams would have gotten signed in the first round of free agents. We all know this. But see, bro, you can't be a prisoner of the moment. You know what? Let me rephrase that. You have to be a prisoner of the moment when you're talking about signing a guy that has a big injury like that. You got to know that Odell Beckham Jr. is ready to roll and ready to go, man. You got to know that. Would be dope as F if Mount Shillmore will highlight a pick and rep party on your shows every week. Raider Equinox party. That'd be dope, man. That's what we'll do, man, if everybody's throwing parties and getting down and putting on for the nation, man. Trust me. Raider Castle, my guy. You're wasted. I got a 3-bedroom condo in Vegas. I use it as an Airbnb. When you bring your family out to a game, let me know. It's yours for the weekend on the house, man. Take care, family. Raider Castle, y'all appreciate the offer, my brother. Appreciate you, dog. Just announced no massive VAX requirement at the Death Star. The Raider Equinox is definitely upon us. Listen, that's the biggest part of why we were losing our home field advantage, because people were selling those tickets because they had to be jabbed up. Let me say my channel, jabbed up. You know what I'm saying? And now we don't have to worry about that again. That is a beautiful thing. That is a beautiful thing, man. Beautiful. Listen, it's back to North. Yo, man, it is back to real life, man. The Raider Equinox is definitely upon us. Casper's the guy. You already know. Tickets still going to be upsold. But, yo, you know what, man? We'll be all right. We'll be all right, man. I would rather have E-Man or T.Y. Hilton is done. If you sign another wide receiver, a true veteran presence will go along with. So what are we talking about here? Courtney, so you mean that Julio Jones isn't a true veteran presence? He's a better receiver than anybody we've named. Julio Jones has been a better receiver than Odell Beckham Jr., Emmanuel Sanders, and T.Y. Hilton. Let's make no mistake about that. Julio Jones, like your life depended on it, cut it out with this Julio Jones slander. Non-reader fans that live in Las Vegas have season tickets, and we're selling those tickets to make money. Yeah, that's right, man. That is right. That's a factory right there. Carpenter has a secret free agent that the Raiders are in on. Some say it's OJB. Some say it's Clowney. Whoever it is, let them show their damn face, man. Someone that's not usually hurt. Listen, all these guys are hurt now, except E-Man. E-Man, the only one that's not hurt. I'm cool on E-Man. I'm not an Emmanuel Sanders guy, man. But Odell's hurt right now with a catastrophic knee injury. Julio has been hurt, and T.Y. Hilton's been hurt. So what are we? We're grasping at straws here, brother. Justin Hall seems like a nice pickup. It's a fact. Julio Jones is good, but he reminds me of a Carmelo Anthony. He used to be good. Now he's just average. I think Julio Jones needs to be in the right situation, man. And I think he needed another year to heal up. Bro, why you say we sensitive? What happened, bro? M85, let me know, bro. What happened, bro? None of that up in here. Tick's still gonna be upsold. Oh, yeah. They're gonna be upsold, bro. M85, one of our mods blocked the message. I unblocked it with the warning. Not that serious. Just a heads up, bro. Okay. Listen, LV Maximus, the official bodyguard of Mount Shillmore. That's right. Family takes care of family, even if we argue. That's right, man. You getting scolded for cussing. Listen, man, we can, listen, we can let the expletives fly from now on, man. It's all good. Facts. I actually meet someone that's a season ticket holder and is it a fan and just sells his tickets. 808 Raiders, put me on, yo. Holla at your boy. Let me know. Raiders football talk. Give me Sanders 10 out of 10. Andy, I knew that you would want E-Man because I don't want him. And we always disagree about everything. But I'm cool on Emmanuel Sanders, man. F him. Wait a minute. Here we go. Listen, my guy, William Fuller. Give him a shot, too. Bring him in. Bring William. He could take the top off of defense, man. I just need guys that can get down the field, create speed and separation. And then, with a guy like Julio Jones, like I always say, Julio Jones is one of the great receivers to ever play this game. So where he falls from, where he was, him being at 65% of what he was is better than 80% of the damn league, man. Wait one moment. And he's still posting videos. We picking up players. You still pick up players if they don't get drafted? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Those are called UDFAs. You bring them into camp and see if they can win a spot on this team. We have a few UDFAs. Roger Teamer's a UDFA. Andre James is a UDFA. And damn, somebody else I can't remember that's a UDFA on this team. We got a couple that are playing right now. I think AJ Cole. I like how you mentioned Cole Beasley. Let's get him. And listen, I would love to get Cole Beasley, even though he's a slot receiver. With this offense, you can use 2 slot receivers and still they had some of the best offenses that there's ever been with 2 slots. So listen, I can go get him. What's good, big bro? You good with our cornerback depth? No, I'm not, Zev. We got to go out and go get another vet, man. We didn't do enough to address that in the draft. We're not doing enough in the UDFA market. And I think that they're probably in on a veteran corner, and that's probably why they did not do that. Fuller just ate a 6-game suspension. What? This year? That was last year, right? I got to look into that, man. Do we need to sign another wide receiver? Yes, we do. Definitely need it. It was AJ Cole. I was right. I think we good on receivers. Too many balls to go around. Pause. Pause, Courtney. Pause. Pause. Pause to the 9th power, brother. Cash Lord Raider, what is the deal, my guy? Raider John, what's up, man? Yo, may the 4th be with you, Raider fan. Raider John, we got a Raider legend, content creator in the place to be. Thank you for pulling up on me, bro. You know I always support you. He always comes in and supports, man. This guy's a legend, man. Raider John. And, yo, may the 4th be with you, y'all. And guess what? Go check out that Obi-Wan Kenobi trailer for the show, man. That's going to be fire if you like Star Wars. Hey, Wasey, your thoughts on repeating this year's 1st and 2nd round picks, but for D-Hop? Nah, bro. No, we good, man. We got the guy we need. D-Hop is out. He's all juiced up right now. We Gucci on that. Julio had Tannehill at quarterback, Henry at running back. Of course he wasn't productive. Thick frame, talk them factories, man. Talk that fact. Talk them stone cold lead pipe facts, bro. That's a fact. Watch Julio come back and come to the Raiders and ball out on all your asses. I don't want to hear it, man. How much is Hopkins going to eat that he got caught with PD? 6 games, bro. I think we got 90 at camp. So, yo, we got a fully stacked plethora of players, man. Leatherwood has been working out with Dragonfly Jones of Las Vegas. There should be no more concern about right tackle. He got that spot locked down. William Merchant, I hope so, bro. I hope so. Wasted, give me 3 players you expect to have a breakout year. One of them is definitely Alex Leatherwood. Another one is Cleveland Farrell. And another one is Lockie Ascent. Like your life depended on it. Team Abraham is going to get cut. He's a filthy, filthy, filthy bum. So no, he's not a bum, but I just really wish that Jonathan Abram kind of learns, how to get his hips around and cover a little bit. Because I was a fan of Jonathan Abram, man, but, he's got to really play and learn how to adjust to the National Football League, man. Wow, Turkey, what's good with you, man? Yo, Tyler told him I'm pulling for Alex Leatherwood as well because Alex Leatherwood has exhibited that, see, with some of these other guys that they have said hasn't played well in the last couple of years and have been bust, they don't show that dog in them to try to get better. At least Alex Leatherwood, you see everything you see that's being put out there is him working his ass off. And if you want to get better at anything, a lot of the times the problems that are on the other side of you not being successful, the other end of that success is hard work, and he's putting it in, and I hope he gets the payoff, man. I'm very, very excited for him, man. Very, very excited for him, man. Parham starting at center or guard or Leatherwood. See, it all depends. Now, look, you got Leatherwood at right tackle. You got a coherent center at James. I think James is a little light in the ass. So I think that Parham is probably going to be our center. I think he was drafted to be a center. That's just what I think, right? So I think that you go Colton Miller left tackle, Denzel Good left guard, Parham center, one of the kids that we drafted at right guard, and Leatherwood at right tackle if Leatherwood wins the spot, or you switch those two around. I probably think that Alex Leatherwood is going to be a right guard. So Alex Leatherwood at right guard, one of the rookies at tackle, and or Darren Williams, like your life depended on it. Listen, a lot of this stuff about Alex Leatherwood and John Simpson is a lot of a lot of Raider bias. I've seen people from the Kansas City Chiefs grab Max Crosby, maul this guy, pull his helmet off, hold all on to him for the ride. Alex Leatherwood gets it offsides for just moving his head a little bit. Give me a goddamn break. A lot of this are the referees hating the Raiders. And I don't care what anybody says. A lot of what was going on with him and Simpson was a lot of BS. A lot of BS. And I think that kid can play. I think he can play, and I think that he's going to get in here and show people the greatness that was inside of him that got him drafted where he did. Wasted. If Mullins don't go to surgery, and the whole draft class is a bummer, not bust, but J.J. Abrams and Mullins. What's your take on that? Look, I think Abrams is out of here. I think Mullins is out of here if he doesn't come out here and ball out and show he belongs. And I think JJ's out of here. You can already see the way that they're drafted. They're not going to pay JJ like that. They're not. I'm telling you right now. Miller, Good, Parham, Leatherwood, Williams. That right there is a 2016 level offensive line right there. Minus, the center play for Rodney Hudson because Parham will be a rookie, but he's a smart guy. He's probably going to be one of the better picks in this draft, man. I'm sorry. No, not that one. We saw that one. Hey, guys, listen, man. Lou Molina, NFL hates us, no lie. You know that, but that's why we Raiders, man. That's why we Raiders. We know it. We embrace it. We embrace the challenge. So we'll kick the other team's ass and we'll beat the National Football League all in one fell swoop. We beat the refs and the other team. We do it every week. We get a win. Free James Bradberry. Facts. Get that shit started, man. Courtney Garrett. The refs always hate on the silver and black. Like they got a secret phone call or something. Bro, they do. Look at my video at the top of my page about, Al Davis and his fights with Pete Rozelle. And it's going all the way down. There's a lineage here in the National Football League. People think because people die and move on that lineage doesn't go down. Pete Rozelle, Paul Tagliabue used to work for under Rozelle. Then he followed it. Roger Goodell was the NFL's lawyer under Paul Tagliabue. And here we are. We the Raiders looking for some haters. You're damn right, man. I'm getting 2016 vibes as well. We picked up 3 running backs. That goes to show you what's going to happen down in the future. So what's the word on Mullen? Did he have foot surgery? It was something like that. There's not a whole lot of information out there about Mullen's surgery. You know how it happens in the offseason. Let's see what happens, man. But they say it's a surgery because his previous injury didn't heal in a reasonable proximity of time, and they had to go and put him back under the knife again. So listen, guys. We're at 1 hour and 15 minutes, man. We got over 238 people in the room, man. I appreciate y'all getting wasted with me, man. Tomorrow, please pull up. I need more people in the chat. We need to get them numbers back up to where they used to be. At least 400 or 500 in the room, man. I mean, come on, man. Your man Wasted is busting his ass here. I need people in here. It gives me more energy. But I appreciate every single one of you who do ride with me, whether it's one of you in here or 200 in here. You are appreciated. You guys are the best. So thank you guys for pulling up. Remember, Mount Shieldmore, Wasted Talent, Docs ENT, Andy, freaking Hammer. We are putting on for the nation. We are making sure that the nation grows and that we represent every game. We turn Las Vegas into a Raider town, man. Good evening. Y'all enjoy. I'm going to go work out. I'm going to go have a salad. Hashtag free Bradberry. Thank you, y'all. Thank you. Appreciate y'all. Those who are not subscribed, hit that sub button. Those who are not members of the channel, hit that button as well, man. Wasted. We are out of here. Y'all have a good night. And I'm going to leave you with the opening and the closing. Peace, y'all.